When we think of lighting a fire, we often picture a simple wooden matchstick striking against a rough box. It feels ancient and familiar, something humans must have used for hundreds of years. Lighters, with their mechanical design and metallic body, seem like a newer invention. But the truth is surprisingly the opposite. The lighter was invented before the match. Before either existed, people used flint and steel, or glowing embers from an existing fire, to light stoves and candles. But these methods were slow and often unreliable. In the early 1800s, as cities grew and life became faster-paced, people needed a quicker, more practical way to create fire. That's where Johann Wolfgang Dobereiner, a German chemist, stepped in. In 1823, Dobereiner invented what is now considered the first lighter, known as Dobereiner's lamp. It worked by producing hydrogen gas and passing it over a platinum catalyst, which would ignite the gas and produce a flame instantly. It was a clever use of chemistry and science, but the device itself was expensive, large and delicate. It was more suited to laboratories or the homes of the wealthy, not everyday life. 3 years later, in 1826, a British pharmacist named John Walker created something that would prove to be far more useful for ordinary people: the friction match. A simple wooden stick with a chemical coating on its tip, it could be struck against a surface to produce fire. Walker's early matches were unstable and sometimes dangerous, but they were cheap, small, and easy to use. Over time, improvements made them safer and more reliable. This sequence, where a complex tool is invented before a simpler one, might seem odd, but it happens often in the history of technology. The first ideas are often advanced and impressive, but not always practical. Dobereiner's lamp proved that instant fire was possible, but it was Walker's match that made fire available to everyone. Imagine a typical morning in the 1820s. Lighting a fire to make tea or warm the room could take several minutes, maybe longer, using traditional methods. A Dobereiner lamp could help if you had access to hydrogen gas and could afford one, but a friction match, small enough to fit in your pocket and ready to light with a flick, that was life-changing. It meant faster meals, easier work, and more comfort at home. It even influenced social habits like smoking, which became more convenient with accessible fire. Over time, matches became the dominant tool for starting fire. They were cheap, disposable, and found in every household. But lighters didn't disappear. As technology improved, lighters returned, this time smaller, safer, and reusable. Brands like Zippo and Bic turned them into everyday objects and even symbols of style and personality. Today, both matches and lighters still exist. One is nostalgic, the other convenient. But they both came from the same human desire: to control fire, instantly and easily. So yes, the lighter really was invented first in 1823, while the match came 3 years later in 1826, but it was the match that caught on faster and became a part of daily life. This story is a reminder that invention isn't always about being first, it's about being useful.